Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. So it's a Monday morning show, rather rare, bit of a rarity now when I'm back at my work placement that you see me doing a Monday morning show, but I'm not at work today. I'll be back at my work placement tomorrow. So let's make the most of the time that we do have together, talk about some kind of transfer, actually no, lacking transfer news, a lot of speculation, but talking about, pardon the pun, heartwarming news, not Arsenal related. And I'm sure when I talk about this new segment, the first one of the morning show, I'm sure you guys will be thinking, wow, amongst all the silliness, money floating around, after all, there is some good news, but not Arsenal related. So seeing the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. So it's the Monday morning show, let's say, before the bump. It's a rarity in itself for me to be doing like a Monday morning show, but I'm not at the work placement today. I'm back at work tomorrow. It's a long story. I'm sure you don't want to hear the long story. You want to hear a short story. But yeah, it says that if you can just subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV and help us grow. I know that the viewing numbers have just been astronomical. You guys have played absolute blinder. I know there's been some repetition, a little bit of repetition on the videos, but there's been a new video amongst all the repetition there. But again, guys, thank you so very much. Transfer window can be a bit of arduous, hard work. It's not about just pressing a play button. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes here. I've got my brother, I've got my, my moderators, I've got my contributors. Although they don't come with me, they come live once it's a transfer window or the speculation window, like I like to call it actually. But thank you for the numbers. Again, the numbers have just been just going up and up and up and up and up and up. Thank you for that. So like I said, before the bump, there is, let me just quickly remove this from the screen here. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Remove this from the screen. There we go. So yeah, like I said before the bump, there is, this news just brought a smile to my face. Again, it's not Arsenal related. It's Brentford related. Christian Eriksen has signed for the Bees, not for Arsenal. Christian Eriksen is back in the Premier League, having agreed a deal with Brentford until the end of the season. The 29-year-old who suffered a cardiac arrest while playing for Denmark in the Euros last summer was a free agent after leaving Inter Milan by mutual consent, as rules in Italy prevented him from playing with an implantable cardioverter, which is also known as ICD, device fitting. The ex-Tottenham midfielder has been training with former club Ajax, but has now agreed terms with Brentford, having completed his medical assessments. Eriksen himself spoke of his delight at joining, saying in the video, "Hi everyone, Christian Eriksen. I'm happy to announce I've signed for Brentford Football Club. I can't wait to get started, and hopefully I'll see you all very, very soon." So I tell you what, that brought a smile to my face, man. I'm sure everyone can on Void TV. How can you not applaud that situation there? The player suffered a cardiac arrest. You remember in the Euros? And he signed, until the end of the season for the Bees, Brentford. So I'm not sure if anyone's related to Christian Eriksen or anyone who knows Christian Eriksen, but from a majority of, mainly Arsenal platform. So ex-Spurs, forget about Spurs, he's now a Brentford player. Congratulations to him. And I do wish him all the very, very best. And and in this speculation season, and when you see the amounts of money just floating around, and the amount of money these players get, the modern day footballers, it's really good to see a story like that come out. So really, really, really congratulations to Christian Eriksen. Is going to be back in the Premier League, back playing, his love of this sport, which is football. So well done, Christian Eriksen. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Now on to the silliness. Yeah, silliness, man. I don't know what I can say apart from this stuff about where is he? Alexander Isak, supposedly in London. Isaac deal. Isaac. I think it's probably Isaac, isn't it? The deal done. Is it done? Really? I don't know if it was maybe late last night or maybe early this morning. The 2 days kind of merged into one so seamlessly. But someone put out a comment on the platform and they say, we don't believe it. Don't believe anything until you see the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal. And I'm still that way inclined. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's speculation until the player is seen holding up the jersey of Arsenal. Until then, I don't believe it. There's been some talk about they're going to hold off the announcement of Alexander Isak for dramatic effect. What dramatic effect? What, the meltdown of the fan base? Dramatic. They're going to hold up the announcement of Alexander Isak for dramatic effect. I'll tell you what, this Amazon, it's all or nothing documentary is going to be, well, it won't come as any surprise to me anyway. I'll be like there just sitting back and watching it and saying, I already knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, oh, yeah, no surprise to me. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I knew that as well. No surprise. No surprise. So what's going to happen for the next how many hours? 12, 14 hours until the end of the transfer window. 14 hours. What can Arsenal muster up between now until the end of the transfer window? Come into the live chat and you can tell me, what do you think? Some pork scratchings somewhere that Arsenal can actually muster up in this meal of Arsenal, disaster meal for Arsenal, the speculation window. Now I notice in my own mindset, I've gone so negative, a little bit of ranting on top of the the negativity there. But again, this is what happens when you try and hold your club to the highest standards possible, and they let you down over and over and over again. I see people giving plaudits to Aubameyang when he was playing so well. But players go off form. Players don't stay at one particular club forever, because forever is a long time. Nobody can be bigger than a club. All those phrases there applies not only to Aubameyang but to any player who comes to play for Arsenal. And now the end is nigh, it will appear, for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And what a change, isn't it? One season, all this stuff about, is he going to sign the thing? We're not sure. Anyway. So there was one particular news segment I wanted to try and catch up on. News segment. No, it wasn't. I already covered it. It was actually in regards to Alexander Isak. Again, speculation, reports that Arsenal want to splash out a lot of money. A lot of money. Not 40 million, not 50 million, not 60 million, 70 odd million pounds. If you believe the reports. Again, I don't believe anything until I see the player flanked by Mesmer's, Edu and Arteta. I don't believe anything. But talking about 75 million pounds, it's reported 75 million pound release clause, and Arsenal are willing to pay, just 69, 70 million pounds for Alexander Isak or Isak. Now I have not done any kind of fallback on his stats. I've kind of relied on other people to kind of tell me. Like, it's maybe later on this evening we might possibly talk about Alexander Isak in greater depth. But to be honest, I can't be asked. I really can't be asked, to be honest. This speculation window, man, is just taking its effect on me. Actually, the last few days just had a little bit of headache, but yeah, just haven't been feeling well, actually, to be honest. But yeah, the deal has been done. What deal? It hasn't been done. There is no deal to be done, man. Come on. What else was there? There was something else as well. Again, I'm just doing this on the fly, man. Doing it on the fly. Talk amongst yourselves. Now, I know someone came up in the live chat yesterday talking about a particular Man United player. We're not going to talk about that player. You know, let the course of action get played out. And if he's found to have done what the report is saying that he did, then so be it. But we're not going to talk about that situation there. Again, it's alleged. I know he's been held up in the police station in Manchester, but we're not going to mention the player's name. We're not going to mention anything else there. Okay. The other thing what was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh yeah, about where is he? Where is he? Is he there? Here he is. Alvaro Morata, the latest player linked to Arsenal. Now, apparently, this has come about again. It's alleged. Arteta's assistant Molina contacted Morata to ask, well, actually, to convince him to come and play for Arsenal. When you've got your assistant going off on a tandem and doing that, again, it's alleged that he went and contacted Alvaro Morata to try and convince him to play for, actually to sign for Arsenal. You do begin to wonder about all the reports about Edu and the shortcomings. What is Edu doing? It's not Mr. Molina's job to try and poach and talk and speak and assess potential signings. That's not his job. A, we've got a scouting network for that. B, we've got agents network for that. And C, we've got Edu for that. Again, it's alleged. Oh my goodness. What is this world coming to? What's this world coming to? That's what I'm saying. Do you know what? What I'm going to do? I think we're going to the poll. Yeah, I think we're going to the poll. Look at the poll made for the last time, because today's the last day, isn't it? The transfers. So let me have a butchers. Oh, and I've got to apologise as well for coming late. Again, technical days. Mainly, it's down to me. Yeah, it's kind of down to me. It's like 30% down to me, and the rest down to my wife's laptop. The lovely laptop. And even there, actually, I can see literally there's no thumbnail. What's happened to the thumbnail artwork? My goodness. Anyway, let's go into the poll. The poll of polls. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about Luis Diaz, the Colombian winger who is now signed for Liverpool. Should have come to Arsenal. I'm not sure why, but you should have come to Arsenal, mate. Right, okay, let's see if I can peek out this. Where's this poll now? The poll, memory serves me well, was I think upset a few people. Do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesman? So you know all this speculation. If a spokesperson would act as a buffer and actually correct the news. Actually, no. Well, I'm calling from the Canon project from Canon 4 TV. I've got a question. Is it true you're about to sign Lionel Messi? No, actually, no, it's not. No, that's just speculation. So surely he could act as a buffer to kind of bat away all the silly, speculation news. I was just asking a question. But yeah, it seemed to upset a few people. And out of 828 votes, 5 comments and 26 thumbs up or likes, the results are as follows. So 22% of you believe it's not a good idea to have a transfer window spokesman for Arsenal. And 78 said, yes, we need a transfer window spokesman. I thought thought that was Edu's job. You gotta laugh, innit? You just can't make it up, innit? Ah, my goodness. Do we need a transfer window spokesman? Yeah, to stop all this speculation. There's the reports about, oh, yeah, Isak was seen in London buying some sweets. Is it true? No, it's not true. He's buying he's buying a pint of beer. Shall we go into the live chat? I think we'll go into the live chat. It's been going for 15 minutes, man. Let's have a look, guys. Thank you. I see the numbers just on a steep incline, real steep incline. But thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, what happened there? So, Colin, I imagine you weren't happy about people voting yes for a transfer window spokesman. Like I said, just asking a question, and it was tongue in cheek because we've got Edu, who's supposed to be coming out and saying, "Look, I've signed this player. We've signed this player. What's wrong with your fan base? What's wrong with your supporters? Calm your breeches down. We've signed this player." Ridiculous. Abdul, good morning. Says, please sign for us top class players. Well, are you asking me to sign the players, or are you saying for Arsenal to sign? Or are you asking him to sign? Because it's partly his business, but not to negotiate, not to speak to, not to communicate with. It's not his job. That's why we have Edu. Otherwise, dispense with Edu's services and give it to Arteta's assistant, Mr. Molina. What's the point of having Edu? Show Richard Garlick. Guys, I'm not sure if you can hear in the background. We've got the scaffolders are outside, dismantling the scaffold. Paradox there, isn't it? Somebody, taking down the scaffold. Someone's actually taking down Arsenal. Anyway, Tired Gunnosaurus, good morning to you, my friend. I hope you are keeping well. Is this window a selling, loaning window only, except for the few youngsters signed? It would appear so. I heard Isak is staying where he is. I've heard that as well. Did I not do an update this morning? I probably didn't, but that is the latest. He's staying where he is. Good morning, campers. Whoops. Says John Guna. Hey, John, good morning to you, mate. Like I said, John, the balloons. Actually, I put the balloons away. What did you say? Over's done when the balloons have hit the ground. Well, they hit the ground a couple of days ago, John. So does that mean that Over? Well, actually, you called it right, didn't you? You called it right, John. Is Orba gone or not? And if so, who's replacing him? Again, John, when I read the report about him allegedly on his way out to Uwe or Barca, it said reports. It was reported. It didn't say that he signed. So as of now, unless someone can come on the live chat and say, actually, Alex, you're wrong. He's signed a deal now. He's gone to Juventus or Barcelona or wherever it is, wherever he's supposed to go. So as of now, it's just speculation, John. As to who's going to be replacing him, Nketiah, because we turned down a deal, didn't we, with Crystal Palace? So I guess it's going to be Lacazette still and Eddie Nketiah. Static's in the house. Good morning, Static bro. Hope you're keeping well. 13 likes. Hit the likes and button and subscribe, people, on this Monday morning show. I can see it's happening as a panic buy. You can see what? What's that, Tracksmith? What can you see as a panic buy? What? Lionel Messi as a panic buy? Who? You have to laugh. You've got to laugh. Again, so I just need to block someone here. Again, just throwing some silly comments there. I noticed it myself, that the negativity, and I'm not predominantly a negative person. I mean, no one person on the face of this earth can say I'm 100% optimistic. No, because we all have those moments in our lives where we can be pessimistic, downcast, sad, and that's why we have opposites, isn't it? Sad, happy, optimistic, pessimistic. But predominantly, I think I am an optimistic person. But when it comes to speculation window time, pessimism just hits me. Wow, pow, right in the face. As if my wife would slap me, although my wife would never slap me, and I wouldn't slap my wife either. Opio says, good afternoon from Uganda. Listen, I just need to quickly fix it. I'm not sure what's happened to the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Oh, but sorry, guys. Something's happened to, I believe, to the thumbnail. It's not appearing in YouTube, at least, unless there's been some serious problems. Let's have a look. Oh, but it's here. So I don't know. Forget that. Become the spokesman? What, me? I tell you what, Tide, I wouldn't last long. Because the press release would say this, and I would say, I'm going to stick to my own press release. I wouldn't last long. Oh, yeah, that's everything as well. And then in the semi-finals, man. Yeah, well, congratulations to him, man. Colin says, one new kit, one pre-game kit. That's our January. Yeah, no, well, we might sign a goalkeeper. I keep forgetting his name. Do you think Everton is a threat to Arsenal with Lampard? No, I don't. Simple as that. No. I can't see top teams taking on all, but probably the Arsenal PR machinery. Could be. But who knows, John? Who knows? What's happened there? Eddie wants to play regular Premier League matches. Which team is Premier League would he become a regular starter for? Crystal Palace? Maybe. If I'm having to think, oh dearie me. Well, we recorded back from the Leeds loan spell, didn't we? And Leeds are back in the Premier League. Would Leeds take him on a punt? Would they take him back? Got Norwich. You got Burnley. Who else is at the battle? Newcastle. No, not Newcastle. No. That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question. Colin Young and Leeds fans will not get lost on the tube. I can't remember which day it was. It must have been on last week. It couldn't have been Friday. It must have been maybe. It must have been Friday. Friday? It was Friday. It was Friday. Because I was thinking about when we spoke about that kit, that pre-match kit there. And then I went shopping. Those of you who know North London, went to do some food shopping in Wood Green. Went to the mall in Wood Green, did a little bit of shopping there. As I hit the ground floor, they've now got a certain cafe on the left-hand side, and there was a geezer, rather large geezer, a gooner, wearing that top. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. That pre-match kit, I was thinking, mate, are you about to play? Are you about to play? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Kitten needs a rub. Rub of games will come good, says Sam A. Good morning, Sam. I hope you're keeping well, bro. Yeah, he needs a run of games. It's funny, isn't it? You look at his scoring record for England, because he's played regularly. For is it under 23s for England? He's played regularly. What can you say? What can you say? Oops, oops. Oh, what's happened there? Do you think Balogun will become a great striker? To say great striker, I'm not sure. He has the makings of a good striker. I wouldn't say a great striker. From what I've seen, because I think great strikers, take the opportunity, and he hasn't taken the opportunity. Has not taken the opportunity when he's featured in the senior squad or in the first team. I can't remember. I know that he played the first game against Brentford, but when I've seen him play for Arsenal, when given those opportunities, he's always like, I get the impression that he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard. Don't try too hard. I mean, the fact that the manager has given the opportunity, just play your natural game. There's no need to over assert yourself and try too much. If you understand what I mean, he's always trying to prove himself, overprove himself. But does he have the makings of being a great striker? He does, if he does all the things right. Again, don't be caught doing silly things. You find yourself on the front of the newspaper rather on the back of the newspaper. Keep your head down and do what you're paid to do. What you're paid to do is to score goals, not newspaper. Front of the newspaper doing the wrong thing, out on the lag or out on the raz. But he has the makings of being a good striker. A great striker, haven't seen it just yet. Haven't seen it just yet. Come on, guys. Come on, there's 68 of you. Get the likes up, get the comments in. What's wrong? Is everyone like feeling transfer window fatigue? I have for the last, I say, week and a half. I can feel it. I can feel it. I've just tried to laugh it off as if it's nothing. Yeah. Transfer window. But I can feel the fatigue. So thank goodness today is the last day. Let's have a look. Oops, what's going on here? What do you think will happen to Bellerin next season? I imagine he'll be called back. He'll be called back because I think, well, Suarez, I think at some stage they'll be probably looking to sell him on or loan him out. And it's in steps the right back who we couldn't wait to see the back of. Was he a Real Betis? And yeah, you can see that it's we don't have a solid backup right back. Tomiyasu can play Tomiyasu's style. Tavares can play at right back. He's both-footed, but when Tomiyasu was injured, you're thinking, right, okay, Suarez. You can see Suarez is not as good as Tomiyasu, but neither is Bellerin. But remember, we're talking about Mikel Arteta here. So I guess he'll come back. He'll come back. He'll be recalled, and he'll be like a new signing at Arsenal. He'll be like a new signing. Dearie me. Which players will go in the summer window? Your guess is as good as mine. I've tried to toe the line in regards to wanting to see Arsenal get rid of players, and that's kind of happened to a certain extent. But we're still not there yet. We don't know what's going to happen with the players that we've sold on now or loaned out. How is Arteta going to replace them? Is he going to surprise us later on today? Are they going to surprise us with a sign of Lionel Messi? Because we're short of two strikers, aren't we? Is that what it is? He's really signed Lionel Messi? No, I'm just kidding, man. Just joking. I'm just joking. If we make no significant signing this January, how are you going to rate our season? Marvin, good morning to you. But I've said by hook or by crook, no matter what transfers we do or we fail to do, I've said from the beginning of the season it's going to be an 8th finish. 8th/9th place finish. So by default, it's going to be a failed season. We are not going to go and secure top 4, not with this bunch of players. It's going to be a very difficult push to even reclaim or claim or secure a European spot. much less conference. European conference, we don't want that now, do we? But yeah, I mean, I would rate it out of 10. I'd give it a 4. Yeah, 4. What about yourself, Marvin? What do you think? What do you think? No signings, not top 4. How would you rate the season? Cannot to get anyone from Pep as a loan. Well, they're best mates, isn't it? Why not? Why not? Oops. Marvin says that's not true. We'll secure top 4 easily this season. We'll secure top 4 easily this season. Okay. That's nice to know. Okay. Think of that, Matty. I mean, that's positivity there for you right there, isn't it? That's not true. We will secure top 4 easily this season. Urban Ghost, good morning. Good morning, bro. How are you? How are you? I hear we're in for Fenwa from Wickham. Well, I tell you what, man. If anyone can, Fenwa can, can't he? He's like a, well, have you seen, he's built like a, and still quite mobile, isn't he? Sorry, guys, the scaffolders. I'd take Morata. I'm not going to lie. You take Morata. Very, very comfortable top 4 finish for us, actually. Has Arteta signed his contract? That's a good question, John. Oh, my goodness. Faded says Ruben Neves. Yeah. And Isaac, and we get top 4. Nah. Faded. I said a striker. We need minimum 2 strikers. We need 2 defensive midfielders, and we need a defender. If we sign 2 players in this transfer window, these 2 players, as much as I love and I rate Ruben Neves, Alexander Isaac or Isaac, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. And we get top 4. I would like to see that. You wish. Oh dear. It's not positivity, it's statistics and mathematics. Our first half was much harder than our second half. You can manipulate statistics to get the outcome that you want. That's just the way it is. Look at a specific statistic and you can manufacture it to get the outcome that you want. Okay? You know that there's no free givens in the Premier League. No free givens. Look what happened. Burnley. We couldn't beat lonely Burnley. Our next game is against Wolves. And I'm not going to look beyond Wolves. Because the players will probably most likely, lose focus, much less the fan base. Wolves are a tough team, much less Burnley. We couldn't beat Burnley. So look at it on a game-by-game basis. Yeah, don't look at it, the totality of the first half of the season. The second half of the season is going to be a lot easier. Well, we're going to be playing the same teams. So I don't understand what you mean. The first half of the season, we played those teams. The second half of the season, who we're going to be playing? The same teams. So, anyway. I mean, am I missing something here, Matty? Am I missing something? Are we going to be playing teams in the Championship or the lower leagues? We're going to be playing the same teams in the Premier League. It's the same teams we're playing, Matty. Anyway, I've got to respect your opinion. Yeah. I've got to, or that I don't agree with it. An easier run of games now, and less expected drop points. Our rivals have harder half of the season. Okay. As Arsenal fans, do we really believe the process is not a 3-4 year process based on money and players' contracts length? We are 2 windows into the process. What do you think? I can't answer that question, to be honest, Ty, because if I did, I'll sound like a broken record. I'll just put it this way, and I'll draw a line under it, and I'll put it in parentheses, I'll put it, in brackets, with a full stop. I believe we'll finish in 8th place at the end of the season. Good morning, Donald. Donald says, with one serious striker, we can finish in top 4. Nketiah is not a striker in Arsenal standards, maybe a championship. Well, Donald, I'm going to ask you this question. Who is a serious striker that you are talking about? You said one serious striker. One serious striker. What about the midfield? I think if I'm looking at it in 3 parts, the defense, the midfield, and the striking department, I would probably say the defense is the best element that we have. Then what about the midfield? If you're only going to go for a striker, what about the midfield? The midfield needs an upgrade. It needs an upgrade. As much as I like the enthusiasm from Samuel Lokonga, you can see sometimes he's out of his depth because he needs more experience. And then you still see a Thomas Partey, as much as he shows glimpses of what he could be all about, we need it on a sustained level almost every single game going forward. And then you see Mohamed El Neni doesn't get chosen because he is seen as a squad player. Then you see Martin Odegaard, he's still quite light. I mean, again, he shows glimpses of class, but like our former number 10, goes missing. So the midfield needs an upgrade. It needs a defensive midfielder. The defensive midfielder would allow a Thomas Partey, would allow a Martin Odegaard to roam like they've never roamed before across the midfield. The defense needs that protection. The defense can only do so much. So I'm going to ask the question to you. You're talking about a serious striker. Which striker are you talking about? And what about the midfield? Top 4 finish? Come on. I believe in realistic positivity and not this dreamy and sensitive delusion. Yeah. Oops. Faded. Look, I'm trying to give myself hope. Hope is a good thing, man. Hope is a good thing. That's a good one. You know what, Faded? I'll give you the comment in the live chat so far. Sorry, man. Harder teams at home this half, whereas first half it was away fixtures. Can the teams we beat? We beat. Did we play Burnley at home? We played Burnley at home. The Emirates era has not been kind to us. Teams coming to the Emirates and using the Emirates as their second home. I just don't see it, Matty. I don't see it. Oh, God. All right, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. Here's an exercise. I'll go through all our games. Tell me which ones we lose, draws, and wins. Calculate the. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I've always said I don't look beyond our next game. Do not look beyond our next game. The next game we have is Wolves, and that's the only game we need to concentrate on. Don't try and calculate. Oh, we can probably get I don't know, a win from that game there, or maybe a draw from that game, and points in this month. How many points, how many wins did we get in January? How many goals did we score in January? So I'm not going to go, look at, month, March and April and see how many. Nah. The only thing we need to focus on is the next game. The next game we have is the Wolves game. And where we're playing at Molineux. That's the only game I'm concerned about. And Wolves are, again, a well-drilled team. I mean, Adama Traore is gone. So he's gone back to Barcelona. But they're still a well-drilled team. Wow, blast from the past, man. DS Electronics, brother. DS, what's happening, brother, man? Hey, Alex and the crew, blessings. We've got 13 hours of transfer windows, so you might as well do it for some content and kill some time. Predicting the second half of the season post-transfer window. I'm not going to do that. I can't come live later on the season because I've got some visitors going to be landing here. So I guess we'll probably have to leave it for the Tuesday afternoon show. Let's see how this one gets played out, this speculation window. This year's striker should have been Valovic. Why not get Haaland? Tell him with him we'll get top four. He loves Odegaard. Didn't go to Madrid because Odegaard left. Is it possible? It's down to the powers that be. Who holds the power in a transfers? Money is just an idea. It's just an idea. So if you can paint the picture to a Haaland, or I don't know who else you're talking about there, you've got to be able to, show the vision or the image that we have as a club for the next 3 to 5 years. But we don't have those people who are able to do that. I mean, Erdogan, yeah, he's with us, but that's not going to happen. Erling is not going to come to Arsenal. So, give respect for telling me, which striker, serious striker. But that is not going to happen. You would have to be in the Champions League, or you'd be able. You would have to offer or show the player. Well, listen, we can offer you, European football, but we're nowhere near that stage. Too much shots to our Ramsdale is scary sometimes. Needed. Like I just said there, you can talk about a striker. The defense can only do so much under so much pressure. So much pressure because your first line of defense should be a striker. Your next line of defense should be the midfield. And then it comes down to the defense. But it shows you how the midfield, the door is just left wide open for everyone to come in to steal the crown jewels. We need a defensive midfielder. Lack of it. Sorry. Good morning, Neil, the saucer. Lack of ambition would take you nowhere. And I saw. Actually, I didn't even bother listen to the audio of Stan Kroenke out in the States talking, and someone said, "Oh, it speaks." I didn't want to listen to his voice. Didn't want to listen to his voice. I can make parallels between Chelsea's owner and Arsenal's owner. Chelsea's owner is ruthless. Talk about ruthless with a capital. Demands. He's got a lot of ambition. He wants his plaything, which is Chelsea, to go out and win stuff for him. He has a divine right. But then you look at our owner, he just uses Arsenal as a cash cow. No ambition. No ambition. No, we played at Burnley away, played Chelsea at home, played City away. Or some people will say we live in hope and die in constant spring. Oh God, yes. Excuses FC is Arsenal. Sorry. So Matty, let me ask you a question, Matty, because you're talking about the stats and this, that, and the other. Who do you think, or who do you believe Arsenal are going to sign in this transfer window? Who do you believe that they're going to sign? All well and good saying we were playing them at home. Look at the second leg against Liverpool. Best atmosphere, fans outstanding, but the performance abysmal, mate. Enough said. Good thing is Wolves, so Traore. Yeah. John, I'll be happy when Arteta's gone, says Sam. Oops. Sorry. Liverpool, Christian Eriksen, a great buy for them. And that's what I said. That was on top of the show. When I started the show, John, I said, with all this stuff about speculation and Arsenal not buying this player was allegedly seen in London because we signed him. I was thinking, apart from all that rubbish there, I'm so happy. Where is it? Where is he? I said that I'm so happy for. Oh, where is it? Where is it gone? Come on. I'm so happy for Christian Eriksen. Remember, he suffered a cardiac arrest, in the Euros, and just to see, I mean, he left Inter on a mutual agreement, but he signed for the Bees, Brentford FC, until the end of the season. I was thinking, I'm so happy for Christian Eriksen and for Brentford. Good to see him back, you know what I mean? But yeah, it doesn't negate the fact that the transfer window, when you see the amount and you hear the amount of money swirling around football in the Premier League, it doesn't get filtered down. The players on humongous amounts of money. And yet you see in the UK, food banks are needed now more than ever. It's just national insurance is going to be going up in April. People on the poverty line. It's just, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Trying to stay on track. I'm sorry. But yeah, Christian Eriksen, I'm really happy for him. Joseph, keep the comments clean, please, in the live chat. Otherwise, we might have to put it on a timeout. I know what you mean. I understand the frustration, but try and keep the comments on the live chat clean, okay? Although 8th place is terrible, we need to remember for it to be Arteta's team, we need a backup right back CD, 2 CDMs, a right wing, 2 strikers, or do we need a start? Or again, Kroenke won't allow it. You know what? I'll give you the comment of the live chat. There it is in black and white, is what's needed. Guys, we need to play Champions League to get serious. That's the point I'm trying to make, DS. We're talking about, a serious striker. We're not serious ourselves. We're not a serious club. We're not a serious club, because if we were, we probably would have been in Europe. We probably would have been, in Champions League, and we probably would have won the Premier League at least twice in the course of the last 10 years. So how can you say we need a serious striker or a serious midfielder when we're not serious ourselves? It's a joke. Where is Isaac or Isaac? Probably in some shop in London buying some chocolate bar or something. We have about a good of a picture than 2 years ago. Faded. We have about a good picture. Alex, paint that picture down. Oh my days! I got a headache. I reckon Crave. Good morning, Crave. I reckon Arsenal will only get his at now if it be their summer top target with the boost of getting into UEFA, and that's it, isn't it? Again, you want to use the carrot. What's the carrot? The carrot has to be, well, we can offer you European football, but we can't do it now, can we? We can't. Oh dear, cranes. Oh god. Christian is going to be reborn, I reckon. That's a great buy. Yeah, it's a great steal, man. I know it's only until the end of the season, but I'm really pleased to see him. You know, he's going to be back in action, man, and that's a coup, isn't it? Wonderful stuff, man. Really good news for Christian Eriksen. Oh, what's happening, man? Good morning, Alex. So we're linked to signing 3 players as Arteta has been given the green light to sign 3 players. Where are they? And who are they? And what do they want? You know what they want? They want money. That's what they want. Where are they? Who are they? And what do they want? They want money. What do we want? Money. When do we want it? Now. God damn me. Oh, gotta laugh, man. Get Frank Kessie, the perfect DM to protect the defense and can turn and play into the final third. Yeah, I've featured Frank Kessie at least maybe 5 times, 5, 6 videos, and we're no nearer to getting him. Unless Arteta and Edu are going to spring us a surprise. Where's the surprise? Who are they? Where are they? And what do they want? What do they want? They want the money. God damn me. Oh, dear. Tygonosaurus, we should have bought him. We will sign super. So hold tight. You guys are on it today, man. Wow, my days. Let's see if I can, knock this one out of the park inside an hour. 4, or is it 6? 6, 4, 4, 6, 6, 4. Anyway, we won't sign anybody, but if we do, it will be Isaac via release clause. Do we have the money? Do we have the money? Half a dozen players left, not a single came. What's going to happen? Mehdi, Hassan, good morning to you. Your guess is as good as mine. But I'm going to bank on an 8th place finish at the end of the season. I've been saying it for the longest time. But yeah, we finished with 80 plus points and in the fourth of the season. Oh, Matty, man, you're still on it, aren't you? I see Dembele in my. Well, you need to be supercharged to come and sign for Arsenal. Oh, dearie me. I reckon now a CAM or a CF would do us to 4th for now, possibly. Good morning, Lewis. I hope you're keeping well. Oh, I think I might have done some comments there. Alex, if Arsenal doesn't sign Isaac, it will be the most disgraceful transfer window and a slap in the face as supporters. Well, I'll tell you what, DS. I think I mentioned it last week. There was a press conference that Arteta did, and he said, January transfer windows are, usually difficult. I thought, are you trying to give us? Are you trying to lead us to the promised land or to the disaster land by saying that? I think, guys, you need to read between the lines. He's actually saying to us that Arsenal are not going to sign anyone in a January transfer window. Who have we signed so far? I'll leave it there. Breaking news is that back in Spain, a source. Yeah. Okay. Even when we do win trophies, we drop them. All that cough. Nice and faded. So that would be like a new signing, like Mohamed El Neni. We'll come back like a new signing. And so with Bellerin, we'll come back like a new signing. The lady at the Arsenal cafe says we are signing. Really? I reckon swap deals Eddie for Benteke's possibility. Nah. Oh, and I think I might do the video actually later on. It's gonna be. Look out for a lot of the videos that I did over the speculation window, being uploaded again as the last day, and I'll also do a video in regards to Liverpool's super sub, Divock Origi, has also been linked to Arsenal. Actually, he's been linked with Arsenal since August. Should I do a video on him? I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Divock Origi, Liverpool super sub. Susan down the road shopping in Tesco's outside the Emirates. Here we go. Oh, lads and ladettes, dear me. It's true, mate. He's back in Spain training with. No, I know. Actually, the segment when I did the first segment this morning, I said that. He's back in Spain. I said that. So no, I know it's true. It's the hope that kills you. It is the hope. It's the hope. Yeah, dearie me. Let me go and check in on the poll that we did for the last time before I wrap up this. Would it be inside the? Yeah, we've got just a couple more minutes before it's an hour. Right. So yeah. So again, the poll that we did. I'm not going to read this poll again. The poll that we did: do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesperson? Let's stop all this speculation and all these reports. Is Eriksen in London? He's going to be signed for Arsenal. Oh, yeah, we need a spokesman. Do we need a spokesman? A transfer window spokesperson? Well, anyway, this is the final results now. Out of 840 votes, you can still have your say if you want to. Go on the platform, check out the community tab and vote there. 840 votes, 5 comments and 26 thumbs up or likes. 22% of you say, no, we don't need a spokesperson for transfer window spokesperson. And 78 said, Alex, we need a transfer window spokesperson. What's this world coming to? What's this world coming to? Huh? You know what it is? It's the hope. The hope kills you, doesn't it? Oh, my days. Guys, we've come to an end. We've come to an end. So, yeah, I will not be back later on this evening because I've got some visitors coming next few hours. And again, what I will do, I will make sure that all the videos that we did over the course of this speculation window, just kind of recap. And you probably say, oh, yeah, I remember that player. What happened to that player? Well, we didn't sign it. That's what happened. We didn't sign it. Oh, I remember that player and these players. And what happened? We didn't sign him. We did not sign him. So that's me checking out in this transfer window, speculation window. I'll be doing another live show tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, seeing what surprises Arteta had in store for us in this speculation window. But before I come out on this live show, I want to say thank you to the thousands and thousands of views that we've got I think it's probably upwards of 90,000 views. I think probably more than that, actually, probably 100,000 views. And more than at least, I think, 400 new subscribers. I mean, you guys are absolutely insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. Thank you for that. Thank you to my moderators. So your Ashley D's, your Statics, your Monties, your DWTTs, and everyone there, and even much less the viewers and subscribers. Thank you for following us in this. I tell you what, it has been a bit hard. It's been a bit tough. Not good, not good. So indeed, I'm going to bid you farewell. And again, who knows what eventually it might eke out some bargain buys, bargain bucket buys. I hope not. I hope not. Anyway, guys, just a quick reminder that you can subscribe. Like I said, subscribe to Canon Boy TV, help us grow and be part of this community over here. Lots of fun and jokes and a little bit of stress in between as well, and a few rants as well. And that's it. Enjoy your afternoon, your evening. And until then, I remind you that you've been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over.